Jonathan Godfrey, on-site wastewater professionals, coming to you again from the Wet Show in Indianapolis. And I am here with Daniel, and you guys are Sludgehammer, and you have something I want to talk to you about. We're facing a challenge in North Carolina and across the nation. We've got limited amount of area to make septic work. And especially we're facing challenges where we have systems that are being repaired, replaced, and it's our last chance on the remaining land to make a good stand and make this work. We know that if we use cleaner the water that goes out that drain field, the longer we're going to get septic life, right?
Absolutely.
Does it have to be complicated to be effective?
No, think about septic. You're taking water from the house, it's got organic material in it, goes into a septic tank, and the object is to try and get the solids in the tank and let that liquid go out into the soil.
Absolutely.
Now you're doing that because in the soil you have a community of bacteria that are called soil bacteria, obviously, that live under the forest, and the forest is dumping them with billions of tons of organic material every year.
Right.
So those are the organisms that should be treating waste.
They're built to design
They're
eat
designed to do
and consume organic.
Exactly. The problem is they're in the soil. You got your tank over here. How do you get them from there into here and then back out there again? Well, the problem, of course, is the septic tank has a totally different kind of bacteria in it. They're bacteria from your stomach. Well, those bacteria, in order to live in your intestine, you're hitting them with enzymes and acids, so they secrete mucus. And that mucus protects them. But when it gets down into a septic tank and then goes out into the soil, the mucus clogs the soil. Very simple. It's like take a Brillo pad, put it under a faucet, the water goes right through, spread some mayonnaise on it, put it under, it won't. It's that simple. So down in the soil, I looked at it and I said, well, wait a second. How can I get those bacteria that are out there into that tank? I can't just buy bacteria and then toss it into an anaerobic septic tank, because that's your problem. When you buy bacteria around here that people sell to, Septic Saver or whatever, those don't germinate. Those bacterial spores go into an anaerobic tank and just die. What happens is you have some enzymes with them that'll break things down a little bit, but it's a short-term solution, and usually it's more problem than it's worth. So I said, okay, those bacteria in the soil survive because they get oxygen. They need oxygen. I got to get oxygen in the septic tank so I can introduce the bacteria in. So we got the little packet of our bacteria in here. This unit has an air diffuser at the bottom of it, little air blower over by the house.
Loud or quiet?
It's totally silent. You can't even hear this. They call them whisper pumps, actually, for that reason. So it's generating, pushing air down. The air bubbles are coming up through here, drawing liquid in, and then circulating. And so we'll run 30,000 gallons a day of water through this unit, just with a little 80-watt pump.
So we're going to aerate the waste.
Yeah.
We're going to leave the tank with a cleaner effluent.
Yes.
You guys are NSF 40 standard.
Yeah, we
and
have
so
NSF 40.
For someone who wanted to clean their wastewater up with a simple solution, plug and play into existing infrastructure, this would be a good solution. Cleaner wastewater out, longer life in the drain.
Absolutely, and in fact, because of the issue, NSF 40 is designed, it has to be in a whole system, so you can't use it as a retrofit. Right. So you do it where you need advanced treatment, but most homes are out there. You've got 25 million homes in the United States are an old anaerobic septic tank. So what we can do, we worked with IAPMO because they are published a uniform plumbing code. So what we do is we're listed with the uniform plumbing code because when we use it in an existing system, it's really just a plumbing fixture. So it makes it much, much easier to regulate that way because we're not changing that tank and we're not changing its function.
Interesting. Where can they find more information?
Sludgehammer.net. Here we go.
Sludgehammer.net.
Sludgehammer.net. Please do.
Daniel, thank you very much for taking a minute.
Great talking to you.
Thank you very much.